And we're back with another vlog today. This one will be, I forget which episode I'm on. It's like 11 or 12. No, I think I did 11 last. So this should be 12 or 13. I don't know. Anyway. Today we're just riding this way. I haven't figured out where I'm going quite yet. But that's the fun of these adventures. Is figuring out where I'm going to go and then kind of going there. Sometimes I just go on the fly. I'll like just turn random places but those rides don't always work out. Like sometimes I'll end up just doing like a bad circle or something. But right now we're on Till I Come Road, which I think is a hilarious name for a street. I don't know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, there's no way this is a street name. That oh, it's named that. I will find a sign somewhere and show you. Let's see here. I don't know if you can read that one. There's a street there. Let's see. There. If you can see that, there's Till I Come Road. It's called Till I Come, but it's spelled like Till I Come, so I always giggle when I go on this road. It's a funny name. Let's see here. Great time to sneeze. So I'm opting to go this way because the other way goes like to like the whole downtown circuit and stuff, and there's going to be a lot of cyclists out, so I don't want to go down too crowded of a trail because it sucks. Hopefully it won't be too bad on going this way. This is the one that if I follow it all the way, it will go right out to Soup. And we're going across the bumpy bridge. Putting the GoPro through its paces to keep that video stable. Yeah, I'm not riding that fast because I want to be able to go really far, so that's why everybody's passing me. If I felt like it, I could throw this thing on speed setting 5 and go 45 kilometers an hour and pass them all, but then it'd be a short ride because the power would run out so fast. That's the problem with like electric bikes and stuff is yeah, you can go fast, but not for very far, so it's almost pointless. Like I'm actually beginning to consider just getting a regular bike that you pedal, and then I don't have to worry about the range anxiety. Because it's not like I ride that fast anyways on this thing. Although the motor is nice on the hills, so there's that. But like this particular bike is kind of a heavy bike, which I haven't actually done a proper review of it. Maybe I should. Not today. Today we're just vlogging. Like overall, it's a pretty good bike, but I find, I guess, because of the weight, fucking brakes wear out so fast. Like, that's the thing I miss about the old school like bikes is the brakes had these little rubber pads you could buy at like fucking. They were like a hard rubber or something. You could buy them at crappy tires. They were like $2 each or something. and they would just pinch like the side of your wheel. But they were easy to replace and work on, and they lasted like so long. Like, in a lot of ways it was better. Like now they got all these like complicated disc brakes and shit, and I can't for the life of me adjust the fucking things, because when I try it, it ends up just not catching at all, and then I got no brakes at all. So I end up saying I just got to take it to a shop then. But like I literally just took this bike to the shop for a brake job like a month ago, and I'm already like they're grabbing slow. Like I gotta pull the thing down. But when I try to adjust it for like better, it doesn't grab. It just, some weird thing happens with this complicated fucking system. It's one of the downsides. It's one thing where some of the electric scooters are kind of nice that way is they got just the drum brakes built in, and then like an electric brake. So like my old Punk Rider Pro had a little thumb thing that was like a brake. Apollos have those too. And but they're simple because I would on my Punk Rider I would use the electric brake thing. I never used the drum brakes. The electric one was good enough. I wish this bike had that. I mean, you can stop with the motor. That'd be great. But they don't put that on e-bikes, or probably just wouldn't work. Maybe they're too heavy. Like my T-Wing scooter, it's just got hydraulic disc brakes, but again, it's disc brakes. So they've been pretty good on that one though. They haven't worn out much, which is odd because that's like a heavy scooter. It's heavier than this bike. But the brakes have lasted pretty long on it. This one, the brakes went a long time before. I think what it is when I bring my daughter with me sometimes on rides, and it's just brutal on the brakes. Because it's already a heavy bike, and then you get her on there and just stopping and just drain. Like there was one day the fucking brakes were smoking because we were going down this fucking steep hill, and with her on the back, and by the time I got to the fucking bottom, it was smoking. You could smell the burning. I don't know what they were looking at, but I looked over and all I saw a tree. That was it. But that's been my only issue with this bike, though, is just the brakes. It seemed like the original brakes would last kind of long. Maybe the shop put like cheap pads on or something to wear out fast. I don't know. I mean, really, I should probably just learn how to work on these kinds of brakes, but I just don't have that kind of time. I'm more of I'll ride the bike. I don't want to fix it. Like, unless I have to. Like, I can sort of make them work, but I think what it is the disc brakes. The pads are just too small. Like, so it doesn't take long to wear them out, I guess. What the fuck was that? Got some dogs up here. swings. I always get nervous going that way because if a car came, there's really no way to stop. You just kind of fucked. Heading past this very small park. Not much there, just a swing set and a slide, like a little monkey bar thing or something. Basketball court. I mean, I guess it's got the bare essentials. One thing I find with parks is the swings fucking suck on all of them. Because they got those stupid, like, rubber strap things that pinch the shit out of you when you're sitting on them. Like, swings used to be made better. Like, honestly, I think the ones that were just a fucking piece of wood, like flat or whatever, they were so much better because you could just sit on it and swing. It worked, you know? These fucking rubber things or whatever, they suck. It's like, oh, let me try out the swing. You sit on the swing, and after like a minute, you're like, you know what? My sides of my ass are fucking hurting now. I gotta get out of this fucking thing. Maybe that's on purpose so the kids don't hog the swing. I don't know. But yeah, swings used to be way more kind of. Sometimes you find like the odd swing where it's like the old school kind and it's just really good, but it's hard to find. But when you do find one, it's like, all right, let me swing on that for a while. Like some bird almost like hovering or whatever. Is that an eagle? I can't. I'm not quite sure. Could be. Camera might have seen it, might not have. It's behind the tree now, so I can't see it anymore. But it was kind of big, like maybe an eagle or a hawk or something. Now we're in the thick trees part. I like this part of the trail though. They're good on hot days too, because the trees will really shade you well. So you go on like a trail with a lot of trees, and it's nice and cool. Like right now, it's about 26 degrees out, so it's a pretty warm day. That's Celsius for you Americans. I don't know what that works out to in Fahrenheit, but you can calculate it on Google pretty easily. So if you need to know that bad, it's there. But works out too. It's fucking hot out. That's what it works out to. Okay, here we go. You could go down around like Langford Lake, maybe. That might be kind of a cool thing. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Could go up to the Goldstream waterfall. There's a bunch of stairs there though. I don't know if we'll go there or not, but it's kind of a cool little area though. Like there's like a little like a campground thing there. Oh, it's green for 2 more seconds. Can we make it? Almost. More or less. There we go. That's a long ass fucking light if you miss it. So. While I barely made it through, I'm glad I made it through, because, again, long ass fucking light. What do we have here? What's over there? Okay. We had nothing there, apparently. Oh, this person. Oh no, the trail is closed. Detour. They're building like a little bridge or something to the trail there. That'll probably be cool when it's finished. It's nice they are working on the trail. I always appreciate that. Not while they're doing it, it kind of sucks, but the end result's usually worth it. E&N trail now. Also goes that way to Esquimalt, but we're not going that way today. I'll have to do some vlogs on my scooter as well. Do like a speed run. Are you gonna bring a motorcycle on the bike trail? No, it's crossing. Okay. Weird looking flower on that tree. I don't know what kind it was. I don't really know like my plants that well. I just go, oh, this one looks cool, that one looks cool. This part of the trail looks cool. That's it. I could talk a little bit about our trip to go see the Korean band Chrocktikal. I took my daughter to that. It's like she's like a big fan of the singer. And I guess the singer was in another band called Dreamcatcher. But recently, you know, we went there, got all this VIP stuff and fly. It was expensive. I ended up spending about $1,400 altogether. But she had the time of her life, so it was worth it. I'm more of into heavier metal and stuff than that, but the show itself was pretty decent. Oh, they're letting me go, okay. I put a video up also on my of our flight over there. I took like a little bit of short clips. It was a fun little flight. It only took about like 30 minutes. You take it from the downtown Victoria and then in the harbor there, and it takes off on the water and lands in the water downtown. It's nice and fast. Fun little ride. Cool view. And then what we did, because the World Cup was in town, so like we weren't gonna get a hotel. It was way too much money. So after the show, we met up with some people. I guess she knew from Discord or something. They were pretty nice. And we ended up going to some Korean barbecue place. So I tried Korean iced coffee. It was really good. I ended up getting 2 of them, which apparently shocked the staff. I guess that's a strong thing or something. I just thought it was good, and it worked out though because we were staying up all night. So we went there. I got some Korean chicken. It was good. So I got some bulgogi or something. I'm not sure if I said that right. But. So we had that. Walked around with those people for a little bit, and then we went up to the subway and took that out to like where you would catch the bus to the ferry, and then over in that area there was like a Denny's there, and there was like a Tim Hortons and stuff. There was supposed to be 24 hours, so we're like, oh, we'll go to the Tim Hortons. So we get to Tim Hortons, it's drive-through only. So we're like, oh fuck, we can't go in. That's no good. So then we're like, well, there's an A&W that's supposed to be 24 hours too. So we go there, and again, drive-through only. Walk around a bit more. Then we're like, well, I guess we'll go to the Denny's. We went to the Denny's, we were able to go in there, and the service there was really, really slow, but we liked that. It actually worked in our favor because we wanted to hang out there a long time. So, waiter was a nice old guy, so we didn't mind that it was slow. So we sat in the Denny's for like probably a good 3 hours. I had a slamwich or whatever it's called. It was like a breakfast sandwich thing. And then we got milkshakes. And then after that, we just kind of wandered around a little bit, and then we went back to the bus station and hung out there until morning, and then took the bus out to the ferry, and then ferried back and bus into town. And then, boy, were we tired. But all in all, fun trip. Be a while before we do anything like that again, though. Because I is a broke motherfucker. But yeah, she had a blast. So it was fun. And I had fun too. It was good. It was a decent, like a rock, almost like a rock band kind of thing, you know. A couple alright songs. Some of them really got a few like sort of heavy songs. But like me, I would prefer to see, you know, you give me Cannibal Corpse or something. I'd love seeing them. I've seen them. They were fucking great. But, that's more what I like, is the death metal. Big on that. Black metal, old school thrash metal. That's probably my favorite, actually, is the older thrash metal. I still go back, I'll listen to old Metallica records, like from the 80s. Old Slayer records. Obituary. That's a little bit more deathy, but, or doomy deaths, I guess, I don't know. Bolt Thrower, that's another one I like a lot. I'm not gonna just sit here and listen to bands, but you get the gist of it. It's, you know, I like the heavier metal. But I don't mind like mellower stuff once in a while. So Chrocktikal was all right. Pretty much sums up that trip. It was good. I didn't really film anything on the ferry coming back, just a little bit of the ocean. Did see some whales on the ferry. I couldn't get them on camera though because they're so fucking quick. By the time I got my phone out to start recording, they'd already went back underwater. But yeah, fun trip. We'll be going over the new bridge they built over here. Jesus.
Wait. Wait. Wait.
I thought it'd be fun to push that a couple times. I wanted to see if I can make it go, wait. Or, wait. But it didn't work. Ought to change any day now. Jesus. I smell somebody's cigarette near me. It's weird, like I used to be a smoker for like 20 years, and then in 2010 I quit, and now I can't stand the smell of cigarette smoke. And it's just like, nope, keep that away. Like, what did I ever see in that? I don't know. I think smoking was the stupidest thing I ever did in life. But like, you know, being Gen X, almost everybody smoked. You felt weird if you didn't smoke back then. And it was like, there was no non-smoking sections or anything here. Like they used to be just smoking everywhere you went. They'd smoke on the airplane. The Greyhound buses, they came with ashtrays. In every seat, you could sit there and smoke. And then later on, they started changing it a bit, and they started having non-smoking sections in restaurants. But you go to the restaurant, there'd be the non-smoking section. You look over there, there's like one person sitting there. Everybody else was in the smoking section. You go to like Denny's or something, you'd be waiting for a fucking table, and because it'd be just packed. But the non-smoking section would be just fucking empty as fuck. So sometimes you go sit there just to get a table quick, and then you ask you if you can move to the smoking section later. But, I mean, I'm glad it's not like that anymore, because then I'd be smelling cigarette smoke all the time. So I'm kind of glad they got rid of it in all the public places and shit. Like now it's pretty strong. You can smoke like when you're walking around and stuff, or like you're not even supposed to smoke at bus stops. Like I never say anything if somebody's smoking. I'll just stand away from them because I'm outside, right? I try not to be an asshole about it, because I didn't like it when I smoked and people would fucking be, what are you gonna smoke for? It was brutal at work though when I smoked, because you'd go out for a cigarette, and the second you lit the thing, like 20 people would show up, and you'd have to fucking set it down and go back in, and then by the time you got back to it, it was all burned away and wasted. And they were expensive. Like, I mean, they're way more expensive now. There's like packs of cigarettes that cost $25 now. I see that, I'm like, oof. I mean, when I quit, they were like $7, which even at the time then was still pretty expensive. But you know, or then as soon as you light it up, you'd have like 3 people come up, hey, can I bum one? So you're buying cigarettes for half the city now. But it got to a point there, it was too much, and then I just stopped and quit. It took a couple of tries. It wasn't like a first try thing. But what I found was the only way to really quit smoking was cold turkey. Because, you know, the gum and the patches and all that shit. And the vaping thing, it doesn't fucking work. It just fucking, you know what it does? It makes the cravings worse because you're not getting as much nicotine as you're used to getting. So you're just always in a withdrawal state, which is why those fucking patches don't do crap. They make it worse, and it just makes it more agonizing to quit. I'm pretty sure the cigarette companies invented all those supposed ways to quit to keep you hooked. But really what it is, you just gotta struggle and get through that 72 hours, which is like 3 days. And once you get through that, you're styling. It's all in your head after that. So anybody who's like trying to quit smoking, that's how you do it. I just missed the light. You know, never mind the gum or any of those. It's not going to be easy. That's what I'll tell you right now. It's a hard fucking thing to do, but you gotta want it. And back when I quit, they used to kind of tell you how to quit in the cigarette pack. Like they had this thing was called the 4 Ds. It was like delay, drink water, do something else, and then I forget what the 4th D was. But what was deep breaths? It's like you're having a craving, you take like deep breaths, like in through the nose, out through the mouth, kind of thing. And that sometimes that would make it like subside, or you sip some water. Or... Me, I'd sometimes just play drums, or drum on the counter or something, you know, wherever I was. Cause if I was at home, I'd just jump on the drum kit and bash on that for a while. That used to make the craving subside. That's how you do it. And then once you get to 3 days, that's how long it takes for the nicotine to get out of your system, and then you're pretty much in the clear. But I will say, like, after I quit, for probably 5 years after, like, sometimes I would have dreams where I was smoking again. And I'd wake up going, oh no, I smoked, and then you realize, no, it was just a dream. Like, you would think about it a lot. It would get in your head, like, you really make sure I never started again once it was done, right? So, but now it's like I don't think about it. And now, like, just the smell of it, it just smells awful to me now. So, I know I ain't starting again. Obviously, it's been like 16 years. So. But worth doing though, like, you know, health-wise too, you're a lot better. And the vaping, you don't want to get into that because that does like permanent damage. You get the popcorn lung happening, and you can't reverse that. So, if you're somebody who vapes, I would say quit now. That'll do like irreversible damage. Like cigarette, yeah, it'll fuck your lungs up, but you can actually, after a number of years, your lungs go back to normal, and I can attest to that. Because I used to like struggle to breathe for a while, because you know, I started smoking in the 80s. It was like 87 when I started smoking. And then I smoked all the way up to 2010 when I finally quit. There was a couple times, like in like 1990, I quit for like 6 months, and then I went to a bar and got hammered and accidentally started smoking again. And then I would quit again another time in like early 2000s. And I'd quit for about a month. And I was playing the original fucking Halo game. And I got so frustrated with that game and pissed off, I went down to the corner store and bought a cigar. And then a couple weeks later, I got another cigar, and then I started having a cigar once a week, and then I started having a cigar twice a week, and then I started having it once a day at work, and then it was like 2, 3 started. Then next thing you know, I was smoking like insane amounts of cigars, and I had to switch back to cigarettes because it was getting too expensive. And then like 2010, I was smoking like matinee ultra mild, I think is what I went down to, because I figured, if I go to the weaker ones, it might be a little easier. I don't know if it was or not, but I was like a pack a day smoker pretty much the whole time. Never smoked any more than that. But then when I finally quit, like it took a couple tries too. Like the first attempt there in 2010, like I lasted about 2 days, and then I couldn't deal with it. And then I tried again, and like a week later, and then I went like another time, like 1 day, and I ended up getting a pack of smoke. Another thing I'll tell you, when you're quitting smoking, just do it. Don't tell anyone you're quitting smoking, because people can be real fucking assholes. Like you tell them you're quitting smoking, they'll start offering you cigarettes. Evil fucks. So you just do it, and then they don't notice, and then by the time they realize you've quit it, you've already quit. So that's another tip I'll give you about quitting smoking. Anyway, do it, keep it to yourself, do it cold turkey. And then you'll be in the clear. And then like it's so worth it, like once you quit, like you save so much money. Especially nowadays, because cigarettes are like, even the cheapest cigarettes you can buy are like $18.50. At least where I sell them, because I work in a gas station, right? But I see those prices. That's like the budget brands are 18 something. So you add that up, like 10 packs in a carton. And if you're a pack a day smoker, you're going through 3 cartons a month. So that's like $185.50 if you buy the budget ones per carton. Maybe you get a discount, so maybe you pay $180 per carton, but you got to buy that 3 times. So, it's over $500. It's somewhere. Let's try to do the math just for fun. But, give me a sec. I like to do math in my head, but sometimes I can be really slow at it if it's a number like 185 times 3 years. So one of these will change. Need to get over to that corner, so. I'll see if it goes 4, 6. I'll do it out loud. I normally wouldn't do it out loud, but I'll do it out loud for the camera there. An easy way to how I do math. You're probably gonna laugh at how I do this, but you got 3 cartons, they're 185 a piece, right? So round it up to 200. That's $600. And then you minus off the 15 times 3, which is 45, so that makes it $555. There we go. See, I can math kinda. There we go. But yeah, that's like if you're a budget. If you're like one of these people buying the fucking like $25 ones or the $6 ones, like Players and like the Belmonts and shit, you're paying over $600. You're paying close to $700. Now this is money you're burning away, literally. And never mind the money cost, like the health cost too. You're shortening your life. You're aging yourself a lot quicker. So, It's not a good thing to be doing. The best kind of smoker is an ex-smoker. But even though I quit, I still to this day, I regret ever starting. Like, I wish I never started. Because I did get fucked up teeth from it. That I still gotta get fixed one day, which is half the reason you never see my face on camera. Self-conscious about that. But that was all from fucking cigarettes. But yeah, just, you know, quit. Hopefully those tips help you out if you are trying to quit. I wish you all the success, you know. Thank me later. It's one of the reasons I have like some sympathy for the drug addicts around town. Because I know how hard it can be to quit a drug. But at the same time, like, even I knew not to fucking touch heroin. Yeah. I was thinking of going around Langford Lake, but I think I definitely missed my turn on that one. I mean, maybe not. I might still be able to get to it up here, but either way, it don't matter. It's a good ride. I mean, I could look at the map. Where's the fun in that? It's not yet. Not until I need to. I'm not above looking at a map. It's just we're on an adventure right now, so don't need to necessarily look at the map. And I more or less know where I am anyways. I ride this trail a lot. It's kind of like, you know, if I see the turn. Everybody was looking at it. But if I see the turn, then we'll go that way. And if not, so what? Just go somewhere else. I don't know why something like here. Oh, this is might be Langford Lake too, actually. I don't know which lake this is. Because I think when I come out like up here, I think I'll be near the area where you can turn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure around here you can just go off the other way there. Might still be good. If not, go up by the sheep farm or something. Or out to the beach out there. Fucking brakes squeaking again. Nope, can't make it stop. Sounds like a goddamn cricket. Maybe not. Oh, can I go on that side? Always with the brake issues. Let's go this way. Let's see if we can shimmy across where the trail entrance is. I usually don't do this. I'll wait for like the two lights or whatever, but it's kind of quiet traffic, so I might be able to just boot over there. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. bus there. That's our trail. Right after this bus we can go. There we go. Like, I don't know why it's built this way. It just seems like stupid design to me. Because you got to go the wrong way up the trail to get to the trail. Because there's literally no other way to go other than the way I just went, which is not even legal. Like, if it was rush hour, good luck doing that. So, it's kind of a stupid design. It's one of the areas of the trail that needs to be fixed. It's one of them dumb areas. Like maybe put like another bridge or something to connect up the trail or something. I don't know exactly how you fix it. Maybe have a different part that connects like on the other side of the road or something. I don't know. I don't know why that pedal does that. Every once in a while, like my pedal will just like stiffen up or something and then knock my foot off of it. I don't know what's wrong with it. Okay, we're good. But like one thing I will say about this bike, like it does have some nice range if you don't ride fast. Like I have gone out to the Souk potholes with it, which ended up being a 100-kilometer ride when it was done. So, and the bike made it. And then in the tires, I put this stuff called flat out in them. That basically, if you get a puncture, it will just automatically seal it while you're riding. It's the fucking greatest shit ever, because I've taken this bike, I'll tell you in a second, 4,170, no, 4,817.3 kilometers. And in all that time, I have never had a flat tire. So, there you go. The shit works. Back to my trip one. There we go. And then my scooter, well, it has puncture-proof tires, so I don't have to put the flat out in there. But it is just fucking great shit, though. Like if you ride a bike though, you don't want to get flat tires anymore, put that stuff in. It's just called flat out. That's what I use. There's this other stuff too called armadillos that's supposed to be like the best, and it fucking sucks. I put it in one of my scooters before, it fucking didn't even work at all. I had a slow leak with that shit. So it literally did nothing except unbalance my wheel. It was horrible. Like I would never get that shit. Well, not again. I got it once. It was expensive too. It cost more than the flat out. That's the funny part. But I only tried it in the scooter years because it was supposed to be so great, but it fucking sucked. And then another scooter I had, I just put the flat out in it, and it was fucking fine again. It worked. So it's just awesome shit. Another thing I'll tell you about scooters though is if you're gonna get a scooter, don't get one that has tube tires. They are a fucking nightmare. Like just pinch flats all the time. Even when you got the, like, if you got the flat on, you're all right, but you still gotta watch your air. You're constantly having to really check on your air. Like the best way to go, get tubeless. Like these days, I won't buy a scooter unless it has tubeless tires. Preferably puncture-proof or self-healing. Like Apollo scooters have self-healing tires on them. They're usually tubeless as well. Not all, like the Ghost that I got had fucking tubes in it. It had a split rim, so it was easy enough to change a tube. Like not super, it was still a bit complicated, but you know, easy to get to take the tire off the rim because I had the split rim. But man, I hated the tube tires. But on that one, like I'd get flats like all the time, and then I got the armadillos that was supposed to be so great, and then I got a flat anyway. And then I got the flat out stuff, because I'd had that in my bike before, so I knew it was good. I don't know why I didn't put it in the scooter right away, but I got recommended armadillos for scooters, and it didn't work at all. So then when I got another flat, and I got a new tube, I put flat out in it, and then I never got another flat on that scooter again. Because flat out. But before I had anything in there, I was getting a flat every week. It was brutal. So, yeah. And I'm not sponsored by Flat Out or nothing. I just like it. Like, it's not an advertisement for Flat Out. It's just, that's what I use. I have it in this bike, and I had it in my previous bike, and I've had it in scooters. And it's been good in all of them, so. So every time I get a bike, it's like that's the first thing I do. I put that in the tires. But back to this bike though, it's been great. Like it's got a nice little color screen on it too that shows you stuff. It's got a horn. Here we go. There you go. See? I don't have a bell, but the horn's nice. I kind of wish I'd got the hydraulic brake version though, because I think it would have been better. And I've heard you can convert to them, but it's not an easy thing to do, so I was like, eh. But I guess the hydraulic ones are supposed to like self-adjust, so that would have been nice. But overall, I mean, other than the brakes kind of sucking, I think the bike's pretty awesome. I like the mag tires too. Like it doesn't have spokes, so it's always true, which is nice. You don't have to adjust those fucking things. My old bike had spokes, I hated it. Because the tires would wobble and shit. And you try to adjust the spokes, and you can never seem to get them like right. And then the motor on that bike, it would make everything shake when you took off. Like, so then I upgraded and I got this bike. The funny thing is, this bike that I call an upgrade was actually cheaper to buy than the other one. Like the other one I paid about $2,200 I think after tax. And then this one I paid like $1,900 after tax. From Testway. And this one is a much better bike. But the difference is I ordered this one online, the other one I got at a bike shop locally. Which I still go there to get things fixed. There you go. Like I think they're still pretty good. It's that particular bike, like compared to this one, it's no contest. Like this one's got, it's like a cargo bike, right? But it folds, and the frame will fold, and the handlebars fold down. It's got a twist throttle, so I'm not the biggest fan of that. But I don't really, like it's okay, but it's not even a twist, like a fold, like a little half twist thing. But sometimes you'll just trying to push it or something, and you just clip the throttle a little bit, and you end up fucking launching yourself. So yeah, I would have rather have had a thumb throttle. or even a trigger throttle. Either one of those. I'm not a big fan of these twist throttles. And then it's got like the fat tires, like 20-inch ones. So they're not like super huge, but they work really well. Like, it's also got like shocks in the frame and shocks on the front, which is nice. Still struggle to find a comfortable seat for it though. I've bought like 3 different seats and all of them just suck after long rides. So I haven't found a good seat that I like yet. But it also has like, it's got a rear tail light and a front headlight. My old bike, the rear tail light was a battery powered thing that you had to go buy AA batteries for. It sucked. This one is just connected in with the regular bike, so as long as the bike's charged, you got battery. Or you got lights. And then when you hit the brakes to stop, it'll like blink or light up or something. Like if your lights aren't on, it turns on. It blinks, I think. I can't remember. I haven't looked at it in a while. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with this bike. The motor is a 750 watt, but being a heavier bike, you're not really gaining much extra power out of that. It rides similar to like a 500 watt. I think it's just a 750 because it's a heavier bike. It's like a cargo bike. So. Pretty good on the trails here. But as I said before, the next time I get a bike, I'll probably end up getting like a lighter weight one or something. Or you get one of those e-bikes that are like they're really lightweight and they kind of just look like regular bikes, but they got a motor because that would be doable where you can just ride it without the motor and then you only use the motor for the hills. You get a lot of range out of that, I think. And then if you got to lift it up, they're not going to weigh a fucking insane amount. Like this bike, I think weighs close to 100 pounds. I don't know the exact weight because I never weighed it, but it is nice to ride. Except for the seat, I gotta get a better seat. I keep saying that, and then I never get one. But I got this one seat. It was supposed to be. I looked up what was the best seat to get for the most comfortable, and then the one they recommended, I bought it. And I would love to tell you what it is right now, but I can't remember the fucking name of it, so I'd have to stop and check. But that seat, it was no more comfortable than the ones I had before. Because once you ride for a while, it's like sitting on a rock. Like I think a wide seat might be a good comfortable one. I'm guessing. I feel like that's probably the way to go. There's some horses there. But that's more or less it with the bike. And well, let me just quickly check the name of the seat. It's gonna bug me now. I won't be able to think about anything else. It was a C9 Cloud 9 seat. They're supposed to be so amazing. They're not that amazing. Like that may be a little better than the stock seat that came with the bike, but not much. But that was what the internet recommended when I did a Google search for it. And then I'm like, yeah, that ain't true. I seen like this really big one at Canadian Tire one time. It was like a rally seat or something, and it was like big and wide. And I thought that's probably comfortable. But then I looked at the reviews for it, and people said it was poorly built. So I'm kind of like in the camp of I gotta find a seat like that, but one that doesn't suck. And it's hard to tell when you're like online because you can't really see the size of it. And then a lot of stores they don't carry like very much in the way of seats. It's like nothing's in stock anymore when you go to buy shit nowadays. You gotta go online for everything. You go to stores, they'll have stuff that you want, but then you go there, oh, we're out of stock. You gotta order that on. Well, what the fuck am I here for, you know? And you gotta go use Scamazon. I try not to use Scamazon unless I need to, but a lot of times you just can't find the shit you're looking for anywhere else. But sometimes like if I see something here, like with a bike, right? If I find it on Amazon, I might, rather than go through Amazon, I'll find the company itself and order direct from them. Like this bike I found because of a YouTube video as I was looking up long range bikes, right? And then T-Wing got mentioned in a few videos, and so I did a little research on them. And oh, we gotta go over here. I see a shitload of sheep. My daughter would be pissed at me if I didn't go over there and get some like pictures and video for her. So I'm making a pit stop. Oh, they're right up by the fence too. Okay. But yeah, so I found that I went to the Testway site and just quick pit stop here. I don't know if you can see the sheep there, but I'm gonna get some phone video too, which I'll stick at the end of this video. And this time I'm gonna make sure I'm fucking recording. Happened before. I went to take a video one time I was gonna stick it on the end of a video, and then I forgot to fucking hit record, or I thought I hit record and I didn't. So let's see, video. Okay, phone is definitely recording now. So we'll this is at the Perry Bay Sheep Farm. In case you're wondering where this is. Some more over there. Like sometimes it's hit and miss with this place. You'll come by here and they won't be anywhere, but today we got lucky and they were up by the fence where we can actually get some footage here. Do a little pan out. Our daughter will like that one. Some of them are like dark colored. I don't really know much about sheep. Whenever I have sheep related questions, I just talk to my daughter. She's like an expert. Alright. That's probably good for the sheep segment of our video. I'm just gonna double check that I recorded that before I leave. Okay, I see it's recorded. We're good. That'll be at the end of this video. I'll edit it on there. Maybe I got a picture for this. I got a thumbnail pic. continue on. Maybe a little pan out on this one. So, and I'll put it'll be chaptered out too, so the sheep thing will be its own chapter, so it'll be really easy to skip to it. So if you just want to see that video of the sheep there, just skip to the end. It'll be chaptered. I think there's a beach up here we could probably go to. Maybe. Where shall I see? Actually, right now I'm not even sure when you're going to see this vlog, because I got another vlog I recorded that I haven't even uploaded yet. So we're going to do that one and then this one. I changed the name of my YouTube channel today. I used to be Demonicus, but that seemed to be confusing for people, so. And it didn't really fit what I was doing nowadays with my channel, so I changed it to what you see now, which is Wheel Good Vids, because we're on wheels, you see. I thought it was kind of funny. And no one else had it, so added bonus. Another sheep farm there, but there's none in it. Okay. Sometimes they're out, sometimes they're not. But we got lucky at the Perry Bay ones. That should be good. I went this way before looking for a waterfall one time. I couldn't find it. We're not going to do that again, though. I mean, not today, maybe in the future. That's our sheep adventures we just had there. Jesus Christ, this fucking brakes with the squeaking. Yeah, I would take them into the shop like really quick to fix this bike, but my boss is kind of inconsistent on paying me at my job, so I gotta hang on to what money I have left to pay rent in case he doesn't pay me on time again. It's a bit frustrating, like I'm probably like 3 months behind on paychecks. He's like paying me for checks I owed to me like 3 months ago, and I'm just getting them now. He's following me behind. He might be going out of business, and so I don't even know how long I'm going to have a job for, to be honest. But I've been at that place for like 29 years, so I'm reluctant to just quit. I'm kind of one of these all hang in there. I mean, really, I should just quit. But then if I quit, I lose all the money that's owed to me. So then I gotta probably go to court for it. And I'm just not. I don't want to do that. And overall, I get along with the boss. So I'm not looking to create enemies. Yeah. So I'm patient, but eventually I might have to go to the labor board and put my foot down over it, which I don't want to do until I have to. And some of you are probably going, why haven't you done it already? Well, loyalty, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm an idiot. I mean, half the problem too is like I don't think anybody's looking for me. Like, what kind of like job? I don't even like. I do that job because I don't have to do very much there. Like, it's like a graveyard job, so it's like quiet, and then most of the night I'm just playing video games and watching YouTube videos and shit. So, I do what little work I have to actually do. Oh, I guess I got a horse here. Hopefully my camera got that. I didn't want to stop and start filming, it might get pissed off, so we just rolled by, hope for the best. But yeah, that's like the work situation. I mean, one day I'll probably end up having to quit, but right now it is what it is. This is what I got. It's the cards I was dealt. So. I started working less at work. I was doing like the 4-day, 10-hour shifts, and so I was getting lots of hours, but then I wasn't really getting paid for them. So I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna be hardly getting paid, let me just do less hours. So I just work 3 days a week now, 30 hours a week. That's it. I do that, and that'll make me about 2,000-ish a month, which, you know, I can live on that. I'm not a person that needs a lot of money. I'm pretty good with it. Like I keep a little small like savings and for emergencies. And then I don't really buy a lot of stuff because like I don't drive a car because it's too expensive. Plus I don't have a license anyway. So I ride e-bikes and e-scooters, and I don't pay for gas that way. I don't pay for insurance. So I save a lot of money on my travel. Oh, I think if we go this way, that'll take us to the beach. There we go. Might as well go to a beach, right? But yeah, like I'm not a greedy person. Like even if I was like rich, I wouldn't live in a big house or nothing. It's not one of them people. I'd probably still ride e-bikes. I've never been like one of those kinds of people. Like, I think e-scooters are probably the funnest things to ride. Like, this bike's pretty fun to ride. It's not as fast as my scooter, but it's pretty fun. Okay, is it clear? Yep. Okay. Like my e-scooter can go allegedly 90. I've never been that fast on it. I had it up to like 70 something once or twice. But generally with that, I usually ride it at like either 30 or 50-ish. Depends if I want to keep up with traffic or not. And then sometimes on rare occasions, I'll go faster and blow past some car and glance over and see the shocked look on their face because they're being passed by a scooter. So that's kind of fun to do once in a while. But I don't do that a lot. I mostly try to ride it pretty like legal or whatever. Legally. So I'll usually just stick to like 30 clicks. That's the gear 1 speed, but you get a lot of range that way out of it too, so it works out. But yeah, we got a beach here. That should be a good view there. So, I mean, we could go further down, but it's a bit of a pain. There's like kind of people wandering around, so I'll just film a little bit from here and we'll head on off somewhere else. All right. See that? It's got like a seems like a sandy kind of beach there. So, but we're heading off now. So that's the beach portion of this vlog. My battery at? Oh, we're still good. Now we can either go down the trail a little further or start heading back. I'm at 25.4 kilometers right now, so it's going to be at least a 50-kilometer ride. Which is fine. I like the longer rides. I'm trying to think if there's any like that interesting up the other way. It's mostly just like wooded trails. So. I initially intended to go around Langford Lake, but I missed my turn. And then I thought, oh, maybe I can get to it like up ahead or something. And then I probably missed the other turn. I just didn't see a turn off, so we ended up going to the sheep farm and the beach instead. But that's how the ride's going. Sometimes you get a little lost and you just go a direction. See what happens. Well, this is the cross street here. Let's see. I wonder where this street goes. Let me check my map because I see where this road goes. What is this road? I don't even know. It's like an unlabeled, it's like a no-name brand road. It doesn't have a fucking name. I just see Taylor Road, which is the one we were on. But this one here, I fucking no clue what it is. See what Google Maps says. Let's have a look-see here. That was a weird message to get. Let's close it and try again. My Google Maps isn't Google mapping. Trying to, like, it loads, but there's a fucking car coming. God damn it. Alright, well, I'll go down the road another day, because now this fucking car is coming. I was gonna see where it went, but fucking Google Maps wouldn't open up. I guess there's no towers near, so even though I have data, it doesn't fucking matter. It's not picking up anything. I couldn't get on the Google Maps to see. Guess we're too far out in the woods. What is with this fucking pedal? Jesus Christ. This fucking thing's problem. Something stuck in there or something? Oh. They're like these folding pedals I have, and I'm not the biggest fan of them. I never fold them either. I should just buy new pedals. Anywho, what do we got here? Oh, like 43% on the battery there. Not the bike battery. The bike battery's still a 5 bar. The camera battery's at 43%. But I do have a spare battery with me in my pocket, so it'd be pretty easy to just switch it out. Which I've done on other vlogs many a times. So. This pedal's just messed right up. Hope it doesn't fold on me while I'm riding. I might have to stop and fuck with it a bit. I don't want to be pedaling and then all of a sudden the fucking pedal folds. Alright, I think I got it. I wonder if my maps will work out here. Let's quickly check. Sometimes you just gotta move a block or two and it works. We'll see. Oh, look at that. It worked right fine. Over there it wouldn't work. Over here it works. Who knew? I wonder where that road was. Let's see. That road was William Head Road, which would take us to nothing interesting by the looks of it. Yeah, nothing spectacular. So, and then if we keep going down the trail here, and we'll take us to there's a Petter Bay Falls up there. But I think I tried to get to those before and I couldn't find them, so we'll probably just go back the other way. We may still go around Langford Lake too, you never know. If I see a turn off that works. So now we're gonna go this way. I could always bump the speed up too and go a little faster back. I might still make it. Oh, big pile of poop right there. But I think I might pick up like just some regular pedals for this thing that don't fold. I mean, the only reason I got the folding ones is because that's what came with the bike. Stop and dismount. Yeah, I ain't doing that. I'm pretty sure that car doesn't want to wait for me to stop and dismount. So. I'm sure he appreciated me moving my ass. It's like I hear the thing clicking in there. Fucking pedal, man. What in the hell? I think my pedal might have broke. I'm not sure. I gotta take a look again. I hear it just like making this weird fucking click noise. I think I got a tool I can just pop in there. Will that fit? No. Need something smaller. Try a screwdriver. I just gotta wedge something in between to push this little piece back to make sure it doesn't. Yeah. Alright, well. It looks like it's fixed now. We'll find out. Not a good advertisement for this bike. It's been good overall, though. I mean, to be fair, I got over 4,000 kilometers on it. Pretty minor things. No, it's still fucking clicking. I don't know why it's clicking like that. I guess that'll work. No, it's still fucking making a weird click. I mean, if the pedal completely fucks up, it's like I can always just throttle my way home. Yeah, it's just clicking like it's locking up or something, or he's trying to fold or something. New development, never did that before. You ever notice when you're getting low on money and you can't really spend any money, that's when everything fucking breaks on you? Look at the pedal fucking just like feeling like it's gonna fall off or something right now. What is going on? Fucked. My next few vlogs might be on the scooter. I really can't afford to run this thing to a shop again. Right now I gotta wait till I'm fucking paid. But on the scooter, I can't go as far, so the adventures will be shorter. I don't know what the fucking pedal's deal is. It's just like making a weird click. I think something in the folding mechanism must have got busted or something. And so now every time I pedal, it like clicks around a lot. And it seems like, and sometimes it locks up, so it goes like right off my foot, and other times it did it again there, like it'll just stop turning. So yeah, at the very least, I gotta get some pedals. Maybe I'll ride by a bike shop and I'll have to go in there and see if they can give me some pedals. I'm looking at it over here. Fucking pain in the ass. What in the fuck is clicking on this thing? It's like loose or something. I wonder if I can just tighten these two screws. No. It's just not fucking doing anything. I'm not sure how the fuck you would fix this. Maybe it's this thing that's loose. Is that like a cover? What is that? How does this stupid thing even work? Well, I don't know. Just gonna have to live with it, I guess. Yeah, it's still doing it. It's kind of like almost like loosened somehow in like part of the mechanism, but there doesn't seem to be any way to tighten it that I can see, so it's probably just fucked. I kind of fiddled with it as best I could, and there we go. Back by the sheep farm. And let's pick up the pace a little bit. And go this throttle home. There we go. Oh, we're by that horse again. In front of us there. I think he's in a wide berth. I just opted to stop pedaling because it's just not working. I generally like to pedal because you can exercise and shit, but not today. Oh, we got road out there anyway. We're at 29.3 kilometers, so I did almost 30 kilometers before I had to stop pedaling. wonder if that horse is from that horse farm just up here. Because we got the one that we're passing right now. We're back on a nice cool part of the trail. You want a cool place in the trees, man. That's if you can live where there's lots of trees, and you won't have a rough summer. Because like as hot as it is, under these trees is nice and cool. Moss-covered rock. Well, I tapped the horn, and so if they got scared by that, passing them, that's on them. I gave them the heads up. I don't think they were. I probably appreciate it. I can't really tell. I just saw them for half a second, so. Maybe what I'll do is when my boss finally pays me, I'll take my bike to the shop and I'll just have them put new pedals on it at the same time as fixing the brakes. Get it all done at once. And dog's living his best life. Just in case. Won't work right. I mean, we'll probably burn more power. Yeah, already down to 4 bars. It should make it though on throttle only. Back on the trail again, in the woody part. Woody. Kind of like Beavis. Oh, it's a woody. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Hey, buddy. That's really funny. Shut up, Beavis. No, you shut up, asshole. You suck, Beavis. Alright, that was a little bit of Beavis and Butthead for you. One of the few impressions I do. I also do Kermit the Frog. That one. Kermit the Frog here, and we are out on the bike, riding down this very wooded trail. I really like it because there's a lot of green, like me. Alright, bye-bye. There's some Kermit there. I can do a little bit of Quagmire, but not much. Let's see how that. Alright. Giggity, 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 giggity. Hello, 911? Yeah, it's kind of windy this time. Alright. And then like Cleveland Brown, I can do like, oh, that's nasty. That's about it, really. I can't really do him that well. And then I can like sort of do Stewie, but not really well. I'll give it a try. Stewie Griffin here. Today we're going to make a time travel device. Brian? Hello. You writing a novel there, Ryan? A little novel? We got a page to get into the story and the end. No, you're not writing anything. Yeah, my Stewie's not that good. I'm aware of that. But I still keep trying to do them because, you know, maybe one day I'll get better at it. I'll try some Cartman. Hey guys, I'm going home. Okay, that's my Cartman. That's like season 1 Cartman. I can't really do the later seasons Cartman because his voice changed in that show. Like season 1, he was kind of like that, and then the later seasons, like, hey guys. I can't really do the. I can't do it. I can't do it, Captain. A little bit of Scotty there. I don't think the ship can take any more, Captain. I'll try some Sulu. Oh my. Full speed ahead, Captain. That's all the guy ever said on that show. Barely any lines. Like they treated him poorly. But not as bad as the red shirts that died every episode. So okay, well we're gonna go on this away mission, and me and Spock and Scotty and some of the main characters are gonna go on this planet, and we're gonna bring you 2 red shirts with us, and the red shirts are like, oh fuck, we're dead. It's like you knew who was dying in those episodes. That show was hilarious. I mean, it was supposed to be a serious show. They were talking about, you cannot take that. It was just so goddamn funny. And I heard like some of the buttons on the ship were like jelly beans and shit. Which is funny. But I used to watch that when I was a little kid. And then there was an animated show I used to watch some of that. And then I liked the Star Trek The Next Generation. It was pretty good. That was the one I probably liked the best. And then all the rest of them I could give a fuck. I didn't like the rest of them that much. Some of DS9 was alright, but yeah. I wasn't a big Trekkie anyway, so it's kind of like, watch some of it. Yeah, I like the Borg stuff. That was kind of fun. Like in the world of Star Trek, I'd be like maybe a minor Trekkie, you'd call me. It's like I'll watch it, but I'm not like obsessed with it or anything. And I only really like Next Gen and the original from some of the movies. And also, I also like Star Wars, so I think if you're like a Trekkie, you have to hate Star Wars too for some reason, and vice versa, and I just like them both. I saw Star Wars in the theater when I was 5. Wild. Like the first one, not the other ones. But even Star Wars, like I like the 6 movies that Lucas did, and The Mandalorian was all right. I didn't mind the Kenobi show because it was kind of cool to see some of that, but I felt like that could have just been a movie. It didn't really need to be a whole TV show. It probably would have been better as a movie, actually. And those sequels that Disney did, oof. I watched all 3 of them and it's just, what the fuck happened with those? They were so bad. So, to me, I'm like, let me try to unsee them. I'm trying to forget them. The intersection. Okay. Hit the button over here. Crossing Soup Road now. Peoples up here. I'll stop and show you some of the lake if I can. There we go. You can kind of see it. Too many trees there. So. Road. Just start cruising along. dog that is. I don't know what they said. I don't know if they were even talking to me or not. But anyway. Moving on. Yeah, I don't really understand the whole Star Trek versus Star Wars thing where like fans are like, oh, we have to fight each other. Like what is that? What, because they're both space shows, you have to like pick a side or some shit? Like, I don't know why everybody has to pick a side on everything. Why does everything have to be either or? You know? Like if you like Star Trek, oh, you can't like Star Wars if you like Star Trek. Oh, yes, I can. Guess what? And then the Star Wars fans too, they're like, they hate the Trekkies. It's like, well, who cares? Like, they're just shows, you know? Just watch them both, have a good time, you know? No, we all. I guess we're going that way first. Got the turn signal. There we go. Kind of riding at the moment, waiting for something interesting to talk about it to pop up. We haven't really seen it. It's been kind of like trails. Enjoyed the view, I guess. But I was trying to talk about the Star Wars and the either or thing too. It's like with superhero movies and shit too. Like I'll watch DC, I'll watch Marvel. I don't give a fuck which one. If there's superheroes in it, I'm watching it. You know? But these people, they're like, they jump on these sides like it's a sports team, and they're like, well, I like Marvel and I hate DC. Like, how can you hate DC if you like Marvel? They're superheroes. Like them both. You know? Like that, I'm Team Marvel, I'm Team DC. You're like, oh, fucking, you're stupid. I'm Team both. How about that? Because anything with superpowers, I will watch. Superheroes or ninjas, because ninjas are almost like superpowered too in a way. I used to love ninja movies when I was a kid. I'd watch like those Shokasuke ones. Which, even now I watch them. I have them on Blu-ray actually. There's like 3 of them, like a trilogy he did. It was Enter the Ninja, Revenge of the Ninja, and Ninja 3: The Domination. That was the trilogy. Which Ninja 3 was like, it was pretty much The Exorcist with ninjas. It was like a chick got possessed by a ninja and then went on a killing spree. It was fucking great. It's like it's cheesy, but it's great at the same time. And then like Enter the Ninja, that's kind of like some big company trying to take over some guy's land from him, and they're using ninjas. I mean, the short description of that one could just be called "Get Off My Lawn." And then his ninja friend comes to town and helps him out. And then at the end, the guy gets killed anyway. So it's like, well, who'd you help? We just got a lot of killing. That's what we got in that movie. But it was fun. But the best one of those three is Revenge of the Ninja. That was just like fucking non-stop action. Like, realistic? Probably not, but probably the greatest ninja movie of all time. All three of those, really. I mean, I watched some of the others, like 9 Deaths of Ninja. Some of the later ones, they weren't as good. And there was that movie they had, Ninja Assassin. That was pretty fun. A little bit ridiculous on gore, but it was kind of laughable. But it was a fun movie to watch. And then there was that other one that was just called Ninja. With, I think it was David Atkins, or I can't remember his name, but that one was pretty good too. And then the sequel wasn't as good. It was all right, but it wasn't as good. That happens with a lot of movies. Like the sequels just generally aren't that great. And then sometimes they are. Like they can't all be Empire Strikes Back, I guess. You know? But yeah, like anything, you know, superheroes, ninjas. And then my like space things but I mean, Star Wars, when you think about it, is almost like superhero-y too, because the Jedi's got powers. Like they can move shit with their mind and stuff, and they get a cool laser sword. So I mean, who doesn't like that? And then like even Star Trek, like, all this like futuristic like tech and stuff. And, like who wouldn't want a phaser where somebody's talking to you about you? You just fucking set your phasers to shut the fuck up and zap them. It'd be fucking awesome. You know, we just have tasers and they're not as good. Because the tasers, they're still screaming in pain and shit. Whereas with the phasers, they just drop. I would abuse the hell out of one of those. Like, I probably shouldn't have one, honestly. Somebody's talking away to it, they're boring, you know, zap. But like even the X-Men movies, like I liked all of them. Every one of them. Didn't care. Marvel movies, liked them all. DC, liked them all. Even the Zack Snyder ones, I still liked to some degree. I didn't think they were as good as it could have been. Like I saw the potential there. But overall, you know, I still like them because superheroes. And James Gunn's Superman, I like that a lot. I think it's better than the Snyder ones. But you know, like them all really. I used to watch Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, back in the day. Superman and Lois, that show was fucking awesome. Smallville I watched. Not when it was on though, I kind of couldn't get into that one. It took me years later to start watching that one, then I ended up liking it. Still in the yellow. I may not have to change the battery. We'll see. Yeah, this is the new bridge they built. It used to be a real pain to fucking connect to the trail. You had to go over there and take like the traffic lights and stuff. Now you just ride right over. Great addition. Huge improvement. Alrighty. We'll sit and wait. Look, it's Whale Road, but it's missing the H. See? Alright, there we go. And away we go. I kind of feel though like that either or thing mentality, it seems to be more of an American trait. Like Americans seem like really obsessed with picking a side of anything and then fighting about it. like they can't go, I want to watch Star Trek and I'll watch Star Wars. They go, no, I gotta pick one and pick a side. Same Marvel, DC, like everything. Everything is either or, like. Where like Canada, we're more chill. You know? We're kind of like, yeah, you know, we'll watch it all. We don't care. I mean, there's just people that are either or here too. We're not like perfect or nothing. You get that everywhere, but for the most part, you know, Canadians aren't really too big on the picking sides thing. Unless you're talking hockey teams, then oh my God, people get so obsessed with the hockey teams. Me, I don't care. I could give a fuck about hockey. Like I used to play street hockey when I was a kid, or little ice hockey because I grew up in Alberta, but it's our friends who play. But I never got that into like watching it, and I just didn't care that much. Like, we'd trade hockey cards. But then when I got like a little older, like once I got like 12, 13, I just stopped caring about hockey. I don't care about sports in general to watch. They just don't interest me. Yeah, we're good. Okay. He liked my helmet. He said like sick mask as I went by. But yeah, I don't know, but I don't get the sports thing. To me, it's just not appealing. Some people, they find out you're Canadian, like which hockey team? You're like, I don't fucking none of them. I don't give a shit. It's a case of who gives a fuck. It's just sport. It's boring. I try to watch hockey. I fell asleep. Soccer too, football, all of it. I don't give a flying fuck. But the funny thing is, even though I don't like sports, I can get entertained by a movie about sports. For some reason, that's more interesting to me. I don't know. But the actual watching sports, no, I don't care. Like there was some Goldie Hawn movie in the 80s where she like became a coach of a football team or something, and it was a pretty funny movie, and I was entertained. Or The Longest Yard that had like Burt Reynolds in it. And there was an Adam Sandler one too that was kind of funny, and I was actually entertained by those too, even though I don't give a fuck about football. It's one of those weird things. Sometimes to fuck with some people, like they'll ask me if I saw like the game or whatever, and it'll be like some hockey game or whatever, and I'll be like, oh, I don't know, I don't watch basketball. They'll be like, do you like the Canucks? I'm like, nah, I don't watch basketball, or I don't watch base. I'll always say the wrong sport because it's funny to me. It's kind of like my own little inside joke with sports fans. The only reason I say Canucks is because I live in Victoria, so I hear about the Vancouver Canucks all the time because they're across the pond. I'm supposed to like them because I live here, I guess. I don't give a fuck though. And then like Victoria has some kind of hockey team too, but I couldn't tell you what they're called. No idea. Like, yeah, I don't even know my local sports teams. Just not a sports fan. I guess I like nerdy stuff. You know, space movies, superhero movies, video games, all the stuff that the nerds are supposed to like. I guess I like, so I guess that makes me a nerd. So be it. I also like crime type movies. Like I'll watch shit about serial killers. That just fascinates me. Movies, documentaries. I'll watch stuff about like the mafia. So, okay, like I watched The Sopranos and stuff. I like the first 5 seasons of Sopranos. I can't stand the last season. I hate the ending. I hate the whole last season, actually. It wasn't good. But the first 5 seasons were fantastic. And then like I'll watch comedies too. Me and my daughter will usually watch like some comedy stuff. And then I watch RuPaul's Drag Race. My daughter got me into that. It's entertaining. I mean, it's like a lot of other reality shows, I guess. It's got the whole like format of that, you know, the little interviews where they talk shit about each other and to the camera, and then all the little like the drama that goes on. It's fun. So I watch a pretty wide variety of stuff. It's just, I don't like sports. I used to watch Wonder Woman when I was a kid too. The Incredible Hulk. And The Flash in the 90s. Smokey and the Bandit, that's another fun movie. Only the first one though, all the other 2 they made were terrible. It's like they made 1 really good movie and then 2 stinkers. The third one was probably the worst. It was like, didn't even have Burt Reynolds in it, except for like a little dream sequence. And it was like the trucker guy from the first, like Snowman or whatever, and he was pretending to be the bandit for some fucking stupid thing where he had to go get a fish and carry it around. And everybody was trying to get this fucking fish, and he's like dressing like the bandit and all this stuff. It was just so stupid. And then like the second one, they're hauling a fucking elephant somewhere. And there was like a downer ending, like they never made it, and then fucking him and Frog are like separated or something. It was just awful. Like the first one was just fun right from the start. It was like a beer run, like a beer run and the longest car chase you'll ever see. It was perfect. It was like, just do that, you know. And then there's this other movie that from the 70s. It's called like Gone in 60 Seconds, and it has like just this long ass fucking police chase. It's just insane. Like if you can find it, go watch that. It's fucking great. It's just this movie about this fucking team of people that steal cars, I guess. And then this one guy's trying to steal this one yellow Mustang or something, I want to say. And he finally gets it, and then it ends up getting in a police chase. It just goes on for like 40 minutes of the movie or something, and it's just fucking great. I won't tell you if you get away or not, because I don't want to spoil it, but it was just fucking great. Like, they were big into car chase movies in the 70s, like that, like Smokey and the Bandit. And there's a bunch of others. There was a Cannonball Run. That was another fun one. I think that might have been the 80s, so I can't remember when that came out. The 80s had a lot of like really creative movies. Like they innovated a lot. Like you had like your Nightmare on Elm Street and all that shit. Big hill had to pedal up. It's my broken pedal. Oh, that thing's just fucked. Not gonna be on the bike for a while. I should theoretically get paid at work next week. I mean, I should have been paid this week by now, but he's inconsistent. So it's a little frustrating, actually, because I used to be paid like in a timely fashion, but oh, Mario time. Okay, I call that a Mario because I do the Mario theme song with my horn. In the tunnels, and it echoes, and it's, I don't know, it's funny to me. I'm in my 50s, but I act like a fucking 12-year-old sometimes. I'm also debating a little bit with these vlogs if I should keep filming, putting up the full rides, or if I should start editing them down to make them shorter. But then you miss like chunks of the ride. But I mean, I thought about maybe just doing like highlights to make them shorter, but I don't know. Maybe comment what you think. And maybe I should do 2 versions. Like usually when I put the full ones, I start putting them into chapters anyways. Gonna sneak by these people here. So I kind of feel like with these vlogs, it's not. I'm taking you on a ride, so it kind of seems like silly to maybe chop it up too much. But I'm kind of like figuring it out because I want the videos to be fun to watch too. So like sometimes maybe just looking at the trail, maybe it's not that entertaining. I don't know. Like I find that stuff entertaining. So sometimes I'm bored. I'll watch one of my own rides. And I tend to take out clips of some of the best stuff anyway and make shorter videos from them, so maybe leaving the full rides up makes sense, I don't know. I'm kind of brainstorming right now a little bit with you guys. I mean, another thing I could do too is maybe learn how to see if I can just speed up parts of the video without switching the camera to time lapse. I gotta get a little better with the editing. I'm still kind of new to that. I'm working on it. Try to put funny stuff in when I can too, when I think of it. And I know I got a bit of a potty mouth, I can't help it. I always talk that way. I fucking swear, okay? It happens. I mean, who even decided which words were swear words to begin with? Like, what is a bad word anyway, when you really think about it? Like, what is it? It's a sound that I made with my mouth that somehow offends somebody. You know? Like, really? Somebody just decided that certain words were bad to say. And then everyone just kind of agreed with it or accepted it. And it's just like, I'm like, I don't give a shit. Like, to me, like, saying fuck, that's like a period in a sentence or something. You know? It's an accent. I don't know. It accentuates the color of my speech. Or some shit, I don't know. Trying to sound all deep and stuff. with the swearing. I mean, I'm not like every second word is fuck or nothing, but it's just... But yeah, I fucking swear a lot. That's just, you know. We're in the red. We're almost back, so I don't think it's really worth to change the battery to go like another fucking little ways. So I may just cut the vlog soon before it runs out of power. I don't know. It's got these little like there's a green gauge on there too that says I got about 30 minutes left, so, but it's showing me red on the other one, so I don't know how accurate that time is on there. So, I mean, we're almost home anyway. I'm probably gonna stop at the Till I Come road and cut the vlog there anyway, so no need to change the battery. We're at a 48-kilometer ride. It'll probably be about 50 by the time I get home, because I don't take you all the way to my house. You don't need to know where I live. You can know the vicinity of where I live. That's fine. But, we're on the bumpy bridge down a few bars on bike too. But close to home, so we'll make it. Could take my little fun trail. Let's do that. I like this little trail. I think I can make it. Brakes are like barely working. Okay, this. I think this is the right way. Yeah. We're just gonna zip through here. It's a nice little trail. I like taking it. We're going a little faster through it today because the camera's getting low on batteries. I don't want to change the battery to just to put it in for like a minute or two. You know, oh, there's a dog or something. Yeah. Bird there. Oh shit. I missed my turn. I can't take the bike across there. Oops. That's okay. Gotta go over this bridge. I mean, you can walk over that way. There's like little plate things, but I'd never get the bike over that. But that's why we got this fun little bridge here. That was right. This way. It's been a little bit since I've ridden this trail, so. And I usually go the other way. There we go. Is he gonna stop? I always make sure that they're looking to stop. Even though I have my right of way with my light and stuff, there's some shitty drivers in Victoria, and a lot of them won't stop. They'll just run you right over. So I try to ride a little extra careful. That way or that way? I want to say this way. Yeah, this looks right. There we go. Don't want to be getting lost. Some old cars there. Sharp turn. How are you? There we go. Sometimes you'll see a herring in this little area under the bridge hanging out. Not today though. Still somehow filming. pedal a bit on my broken ass pedal. But we will end our vlog here today, so hopefully you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Okay, phone is definitely recording now. So we'll this is at the Perry Bay Sheep Farm. In case you're wondering where this is. Some more over there. A lot of like sometimes it's hit and miss with this place. You'll come by here and they won't be anywhere, but today we got lucky and they were up by the fence where we could actually get some footage here. A little pan out. Our daughter will like that one. Some of them are like dark colored. I don't really know much about sheep. Whenever I have sheep related questions, I just talk to my daughter. She's like an expert. All right.